up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you guys so very freaking much for starting your week with some MTG Malone. It is Monday, we are already here once more, but that's also good, because that means that we had a wonderful weekend, and I hope so did you. Yeah, let me know if your weekend was awesome. I really hope it was, and if you didn't do so already, subscribe to the channel. I mean, we're almost already there. There will be an awesome giveaway as soon as we're on the 3,000, and we're not even 25 people away from doing so. So yeah, smash that button like there is no tomorrow. Also, memberships on YouTube are now active, so if you want to check that out, or the Patreon, all the links are down in the description. And for a YouTube membership, there's a little button down there. So, whatever you want to do, check it out. I would appreciate it very much. But if you can't, just subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a freaking lot. Alright, but enough yammering. Let's get into the Win-Naya hammering. So, today we're playing a Winota deck. Yeah, sue me, hate me, beat down on me as much as you want. But I really love this archetype of the Toski Winota. And here it is. A squirrel and a Winota. What else do you want? You're drawing a million cards. You're getting a million creatures on the field. It is so freaking sweet. So, I changed the deck around a little bit from the last time. But here is the newest version. Not a single 2-drop, because we really want to fill the board with 1-drops in our second turn, or just Bonecrusher away. So, or maybe even play something with our Gilded Goose token on turn 3 from our on our turn 2 from our 3-drop. So yeah, it is pretty freaking fun. To enable our Winota, we have the Battlefield Raptor, we have the Selfless Savior, and we have the Gilded Goose. And the Battlefield Raptor is so good against mono red. Trust me, so freaking good against mono red. Delicious. Selfless Savior, pretty self-explanatory, and the Gilded Goose. Also, even if she doesn't do any damage, the Gilded Goose is still pretty freaking good. So yeah, why am I saying sheep? Because there's eggs in the background, so I'm pretty sure that this goose is female. Otherwise, how would GA be able to produce eggs? But enough biology. So, then we have the Bonecrusher Giant, pretty good. Stomp something down, and then attacks in to enable the Winota. And we have the Skyclave Apparition to take care of whatever up to mana cost 4 or less. And yeah, enable the freaking Winota. Then we have the Toski. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. So it doesn't activate with the Gilded Goose, but the Gilded Goose helps us getting out the Winota on turn 3, and the Toski, well, profits from all the other cards, so don't you worry about it. Those are the Winota enablers. Every single one of them will help us to get either Elite Spellbinder on the field, or a Blade Historian, or a Kenrith the Return King. So these are the humans that we're trying to get into our hand, onto the battlefield with the Winota. Or a Winota herself could also be happening. So we have a lot of cards that we can get, and the Kenrith is just so good in here because it can give all of your creatures trample. So yeah, if you get the Kenrith down, still have a red left, you can give all of your creatures trample, and with the Blade Historian together, that means that we just have an Ember Cleave on each of our creatures. Delicious. Then you can even put a 1/1 counter on a target creature, which is also very good because we're running green, so hey, you can do it. And you can get yourself some life back for 3 mana, which could turn the game around. Could, doesn't have to, but it could. So a very, very nice card. And then to top it all up, we have 3 Showdown of Skalds, because sometimes we just need some more power. And with this card, you can absolutely get it. I really like the Showdown of Skalds. I really want to put it in here. So yeah, here it is. Showdown of the freaking Skalds. You exile the top 4 cards of your library, then you put 1/1 counters on your creature for each spell that you play. It is so freaking sweet. Land-wise, we have 8 beautiful Bob Ross Plains, with 5 beautiful Bob Ross Mountains, 4 beautiful Bob Ross Forests. Which direction am I looking? This way. Okay. Then we have 3 Needleverge Pathways and 3 Branchloft Pathways. There's no Snarls in here, because Snarl Sparkly is not too useful in this deck if you don't have the right color in hand. So let's say we have a Snarl and only a Forest. Doesn't work out too well. So, thank you guys so very freaking much. As I said, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let's start the week with some Win-Naya. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those Nutty Games. Alrighty, we're up against Namazu. We have 2 lands in hand, but we have an okay hand, so I will keep it. If we draw a land here, we're super safe. We did draw a land. We're super safe. Even the white one at that. What else do you want? Nothing, I tell you. Okay, it's a dragon stack. It's a dragon stack. That is okay for me. So if we can find a freaking green source, we're super freaking happy. Super freaking happy. Alright. We're keeping up a Bonecrusher Giant for now. No need to play it. I mean, there's honestly no need to play it. They would Bonecrusher maybe our Selfless Savior here. Brazen Borrower. Okay. I mean, that is fine with me. We can't play turn 3 Winota anyways here because we have no green to play a nut job. Okay, we're bone crushing away here. If they have a counter spell, they better do use it here. They do not use it here. Well, we found a green source. That is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. So, they could have a counter spell, or it's just a Brazen Borrower holding up. And I think it is the Brazen Borrower. So. They will never expect this to be a Winota deck. Prismari Command. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. They just gave us a free freaking treasure. Whatever, whatever. Yeah. They didn't read the card right, I reckon. And they just surrender. Oh! Oh! The scoop of shame. The scoop of shame. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. That was brutal. Poor guy. Poor freaking guy. El Chocoboloco. El Chocoboloco? El Chocoboloco. We're going first. Holy smokes. We only have 2 lands. But 2 Toskis. So I want to try this. I want to try this. If we find lands, we're super good. And I mean, the chances to find lands are at 40%. Just a typical... Oh, this is why this Battlefield Raptor is in here. This is exactly freaking why. So. Putting down the pressure. We didn't find a land. That is pretty bad. We now have the same number of Battlefield Raptors and Toskis that we have lands. Which is not too realistic, to be honest. Another Fervent Champion. Alright, but they both have first strike, so you will lose one of your Fervent Champions here. And I will gladly trade. Gladly trade. Are you serious, game? Are you freaking serious? We can't find a land drop. Is this real? Is this freaking real? We have more everything than we have land drops. Come on, put the dwarf down. You are not putting the dwarf down. But what you doing? What you doing? Are you doing anything? Oh, you had the dwarf. You do have the dwarf. Alright, goodbye, Rimrock Knight. Sweet prince. Please give me a land. Thank you, game. Thank you so freaking much. Just in case we find the Skyclave Apparition, I really want that white source here. And if we find another land here, we're super freaking happy. No blocks. I think you have some shenanigans in hand. And yes, they do. Good thing I didn't block here. Oh, come on. Seriously. Always with this card. Always with this freaking card. So we are putting down the Toski because it can block the Fervent Champion. And we can draw ourselves a card here. Got ourselves another Battlefield Raptor. So now we can play the Winota next turn, which is pretty sweet. And then we can just attack in. The Phoenix of Ash. Are you attacking in, though? And the Fireblade Charger. Are you attacking in? They are attacking in. Crazy. The freaking mad lad. Okay, time to go all freaking in. Hopefully hitting... Well, the Winota is pretty sweet. We're keeping that one. And I think the Elite Spellbinder is nice here, because we can get rid of another Phoenix of Ash. Alright, I thought maybe we would find a... Very nice. I thought maybe we would find a sword. But there you go. This is just bonkers. Look at how many cards we're drawing. So many cards. Putting down the Battlefield Raptor. So, now we even have a very, very sweet blocker here. I think we got this one. Unless, nope, they didn't find it. Did not find it. Very good. Very good. So there you go, the power of a Toski Winota Deck once more, just version 2.0. Is it better? It obviously is. It obviously freaking is. Oh, can we hit it? If we go in 5-0 with Diamond Tier 1. If we are. So we were super lucky with lands here. Got to admit, if we would have missed the Landrop, the Squashinator. So he's already in Diamond Tier 1. Already there. What is with these two-lander hands? I'm very confused, but as we're going second, I'm inclined to keep this. So, mono red, with the shock. The shock in hand. Go ahead, shock it. Shock it real good. Robber of the Rich initiated. Alrighty. Stealing a land? No, it's a freaking Elite. I forgot the name. So, we are putting down the Selfless Savior here. Passing the turn. So we will see what they do. Maybe they're just playing it. Who knows? But if we can find another land. So once more, we're stuck on lands. And always having two of a creature in hand, but not the lands to play them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're also on 5. That is good. They're attacking in with the Robber of the Rich. I will absolutely block it here. Abso-freaking-lutely block it here. Or do I? I don't think so. I don't think I will block it here. If they're putting down the Elite, that is fine with me. What are they going to steal? My Skyclave Apparition, maybe. Yeah, that would be something. But maybe we're even finding a land. Who knows? Maybe we even find a freaking land. Would be awesome. Would be awesome. Every single game we're starting with two landers. That is insanity. Freaking insanity. So for now they have no clue what we're playing. Naya Adventures maybe, but there's no single adventure card in here. So what might it be? They're getting rid of the Toski. Crazy. Oh, we found a land. Sadly, it wasn't the right color. Sadly, it wasn't. Is it sad? Yes, it is. Yes, it is very sad. So, we're a little stuck here. Just a little stuck. Our hand doesn't look too good right now. But hey, we got a very good game against Mono Red last game, so yeah. Maybe now it is time to say goodbye. Another Robber of the Rich. Why not? Why the heck not? Okay. And a Fireblade, a Charger. Very good. Very freaking good. So they can't really be attacking in with the Elite Spellbinder, which is nice. And they can't really be attacking what? They're not doing anything. Okay. I have to accept that. And we cannot do anything either here. Sad. But if they have the sword, well, we're pretty screwed. We're just pretty screwed if they do. And it looks like they do. They're attacking in with everything? Are you attacking in with everything? I mean, we can now block a Robber of the Rich here, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, they have the sword. 1,000,000% have the sword. So we're blocking like this, and we're blocking like this, as we will use the Selfless Savior anyways to protect our Battlefield Raptor. And if they don't have the sword, we can still get rid of the Fireblade Charger, which is pretty sweet. So we will see what they do. We will just see what they do. So right now we're missing 1 mana for the Toski. Which is sad, but we might find it. We might freaking find it. So what you doing, my friend? What you doing? I mean, if they push the Fireblade Charger, we can still just sacrifice it. There it is. There it is. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. Yeah. Alrighty. So we're still getting rid of this Elite Spellbinder here, which is pretty good. Taking 5, which is pretty sad. But we found a freaking land. That is so good. That is so freaking good. So we're putting down the Toski here. It is a pretty good blocker. And drawing ourselves a card. I mean, we're not dead yet. Another Skyclave Apparition. That is very good. So no matter where they put the sword here, we can just Skyclave Apparition away. And hopefully we can even find, you know, like a Winota here. Would be very sweet. If we can find a Winota here, we're super lucky and super safe. So they have the tough choice of either putting down an Embercleave on one of their creatures, or just, okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. I will just block the other Robber of the Rich or the Fireblade Charger. So this is 6, 8, 9. Keeping back the Fireblade Charger, alright. Not willing to throw it under the bus here. Totally get that, totally get that. We even have the Kenrith now. That is pretty good. But first things first, we're attacking in. Yes, with all of them. And, I mean, they can block the Toski if they want. But do they really want to? Do they really want to do that? So if we draw another land here, we can put down a Gilded Goose and a Toski. Okay, they do want to do that. That is insane. But go ahead. Go ahead. Drawing a card here. The Elite Spellbinder. Okay. Elite Spellbinder is not doing too much for us. We're putting down the Gilded Goose just to have another blocker. And we're putting down the Skyclave Apparition onto the Robber of the Rich with the sword. So maybe we can make a miraculous comeback here. Maybe. If they're equipping the sword onto the Robber of the Rich here, we're blocking, and then we're taking 2 damage. Which is still okay. And then we can just Skyclave Apparition the Robber of the Rich once more. So they're stuck on lands here. Which is very brutal for them. Very freaking brutal. But we're only taking 2 here, which is absolutely fine with me. Can we do anything? We cannot. We cannot do anything here. So taking 2 is fine. As long as you don't have like the Slaying Fire here or whatever the name is. I'm totally okay with that. So, Skyclave Apparition, and we have enough mana to sacrifice the food. So everything is still a-okay here. And we're drawing 3 freaking cards, which is also so freaking good. And we now have a Bonecrusher Giant, so no matter what they do, we're looking at pretty a-okay here. We didn't draw a single land. Did not draw a single land. That is actually not that bad. Actually not that bad. But if we can find a land here, I would be very happy. But we're still keeping up the 2 here for the food. Maybe we're just sacking it immediately. Maybe we have to do it in response. We will see. So when the game first started out, I thought we were looking very freaking bad. Especially when they stole our Elite Spellbinder here. But then it turned out to turn out very good. The Phoenix of Ash. Alright. Good thing we have the Bonecrusher Giant. That was pretty good. So we're eating the food now. Absolutely need the mana. And then we're using the Elite Spellbinder just to have a look at their hand. And whatever they have that they could play, it is a gonzo now. So what do I want to steal here? I think it is the Annex. It gets way too brutal with the Embercleave. Would I have had lethal here, though? 2, 4, 6. No, I don't think so. I don't think I would have. So now we even put down the Selfless Savior, and next turn we just win. We even found our Winota now. We finally freaking found our Winota. After 25 cards through our deck, we found the Winota. Sweet. Sweet. So, the Squashinator is giving us the good games. Putting down the Fervent Champion. Maybe they will make their mark. Who knows? Okay. Going all in here. Yeah, but it is not enough. It is not enough. Even with the make your mark, this will only become 6 damage in total. I was afraid there for a little bit. Was afraid there for a little bit. Got to admit. Got to freaking admit. But it is just not enough. Good thing I know about to make your mark here. So. Wow. They almost had us. They almost freaking had us. If we didn't have the Elite Spellbinder and the Selfless Savior here, we would have been dead-zo. Freaking a dead-zo. Yes, yes, yes. So, they can now get in for 3 if they want to, but that is it. That is freaking it. Do they surrender now? Do they? Putting down the Fireblade Charger. Alright. All freaking right. Does that help them though? Can they do anything? I don't think they can do anything here. We're putting down the Winota. Putting down the Selfless Savior. Just to protect something of ours. So they can get in for 2 damage here. 2 freaking damage. Kenrith is good. We had to trample now, so okay, we did it. I was just still thinking, I mean, they still put up a fight. You have to think until the end. The game isn't over until you hear no bell. And here it is, the bell. Alright, after the first scoop of shame, we're 3-0 right now. Which is pretty tasty, because I really like Rankin and Rampant. I like them both. I like them both equally as much. So, either Rankin and Rampant, they're both good to me. We're up against a sucker. And we're going first. We have no red for it now, but we might be able to find it. I totally shouldn't have kept this hand. I don't know what I thought about keeping this hand, but I saw the Play the Story and End of Winota. I was like, maybe I should keep this hand, but I totally shouldn't have. Totally shouldn't have kept this hand. Oh. I mean, this hand is so bad. Okay, at least the opponent is slow here. And I really hope that we find something to play with, because right now we have nothing but a Selfless Savior. Nothing but a Selfless freaking Savior. And we're still 3 rounds away from playing our Kenrith, which would be cool here, but yeah. Right now we're looking so bad. So freaking bad. And we're up against a dragon stack. Not good. Not good. Really shouldn't have kept this hand. I really shouldn't have kept this hand. What was I thinking? I don't know. I honestly don't freaking know. Yeah. I mean, we got them down to 15 already. Thanks to their Shadow Sky Smashing here. The Frostbite. Okay. So they're a dragon stack. They're 1,000,000% a dragon stack. That is okay. As long as we can find maybe a red source, we're still good. But this hand is so bad, and I really still don't know why I kept it. I really still don't know what I thought about keeping this hand. We can't even play our freaking Bonecrusher Giant here. Oh, Malone, what have you done, Zo? What have you done, Zo? They're not doing anything. Alright, let's bait them with the Elite Spellbinder. Nobody wants the Elite Spellbinder on the field. There it is, the side coming. That is nice. At least they're missing land drops. At least we're still alive. We got them down to 15 already for some miraculous reason. And yeah, maybe we even find a red source sooner or later. Didn't find it. But we found a green source. So let's put down the Kenrith here. They have another side coming. Okay, I can see it coming. There it is. There it freaking is. Alright. So we really need a red source. Or a goose. A goose would also be sweet. We found a freaking red source. Alright, let's put down the Bonecrusher Giant here. Do they have another side coming? Doesn't look like it. Alright, alright. At least we got that going for us. At least we got that going for us. So, they have a treasure token now. They do have a, either a Bonecrusher Giant in hand, or they have a, I forgot the name, a Fervent Champion. Holy smokes, how are we still alive? With this stupid hand I just kept. How are we still alive? I really don't know. Really don't freaking know. So, we already saw a lot of humans. We're still trying here to get ourselves the Elite Spellbinder. I mean, why not? Why the heck not? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're getting rid of the Brazen Borrower here. It's the most annoying one. It is the most annoying one. So, I think they will just block the Elite Spellbinder here. And I think that they will put down maybe, I don't know, a Gold Span Dragon, or keep up the third Saw It Coming. They have 3 Saw It Comings and 2 Orange Epiphanies. I would have also kept this hand, to be honest. Would have also kept this hand, to be honest. So, it's looking a-okay still. Still looking a-okay. If they put something on the field here, we're super safe. If they don't, well, we're not. But we will see. Alright, we're trying to bait them still with the Toski here. If they counter the... Oh, it can't be countered. It can't be countered. I mean, they can return it to our hand. But do they really want to? Do they really want to return Toski to our hand? We're still getting in there for 4, which is pretty tasty. And drawing ourselves a card, which is also pretty tasty. Getting down the Gilded Goose. Honk honk. Pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Holy smokes. I can't believe how freaking lucky we were here. So lucky I can't even put it in words. So freaking lucky I can't even put it in words. What was this game? Holy smokes. Okay. So we're 4-0. 4-0. Alrighty, we're 4-0. We're up against a fluffy senpai. I hope he's as fluffy as he pretends to be here. What is with the 2-landers? What is with the 2-landers? Every single game. Alright. If we find a 3rd land, we're pretty good. So I will try to keep this. I mean, we went 4-1 for now, 4-0 for now, so yeah. Pretty freaking sweet. So we can afford to be a little bit cheeky. And we found a land. Sadly, it's not a white source. Sadly, it is not a white source, but yeah. We might have a chance. It's a Hateful Eidolon into a Deadweight. Freaking knew it. Freaking knew it. Like, the perfect freaking counter to our deck. Immediately. Like, the first thing they put down is a perfect answer. What are the chances? And a Demonic Embrace now, even. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, we got the Showdown of Skalds. That is pretty nice. And we can now make something of theirs cost more. But it doesn't really matter, as they have the perfect stuff in hand. What is... Come on. Like, this is the perfect counter hand to our deck. Like, the perfect freaking counter hand to our freaking deck. And they have it. They just have it. Right there. Not even going to chill. So the only thing that can really save us here is if we find a freaking white source. If we can find a white source, we're super happy. Oh, come on. Seriously? What are we supposed to do here? What were we supposed to do here? Like, come on. Come on. Seriously. 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 Oh, we found a white source though. That is pretty sweet. Getting rid of this Hateful Eidolon. Pretty sweet. And yes, they will get it back, but this is only a 1-mana creature then, so it is still pretty a-okay. It is still pretty a-okay. The Lurrus getting back the Deadweight here. Pretty annoying, but at least we are still in the game. We're still in it, and we can get rid of the Lurrus here, which is also pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. So, getting rid of the Lurrus here was pretty nice. They have still all the answers in their hand, but hey, we have the Kenrith, so that is also pretty nice. Okay, I just hope that we will have a chance to even play the Kenrith. So this has now lifelink, which is pretty annoying. But we're doing it like it is. Put it down, the Showdown of Skalds here now. Didn't draw a single land, but that is fine. Who needs lands anyways? Who really needs them anyways? No one does, but us. I really hoped we could find a land here. I really hoped we could. So, right now we're just a regular Winota deck. No other stuff. So, if we can find a land here, we're super happy, because then we can play another Showdown of the Skalds. Okay, that is fine with me. They're getting in for 5 here, which is annoying. But hey, what you gonna do about it? What did they get rid of? I really don't know. So we're taking the hit here for now. I just hope that we can find a land. Alright, we could find a land. That is so sweet. So we're getting rid of this sucker here. Now we sadly need to put down as many creatures as we can. We sadly do have to do that. And let's get rid of their introduction to annihilation here, which is very freaking annoying. And let's put down the Selfless Savior. We're putting it on the Elite Spellbinder, so they can't be super annoying with their, where is it? With their, not the Maya Grasp. I forgot the name. The Mogi's Favor. Where is it? There it is, the Mogi's Favor. Alrighty. So, don't get me wrong, they can still be super annoying. But we have the Bonecrusher Giant, we have the Kenrith in the worst case. So yeah, we might have a chance of a comeback here. It's not looking perfect, but at least it is looking. At least it is looking. Are they just using the Faceless Haven here? They might. Wouldn't even be that unsmart. Alright, they're just using the Maya Grasp, which isn't even that bad. But for now, we're still looking A-OK. We are still looking A-OK. So, we are getting rid of one creature here. Getting a single hit in. Okay. We found a land. Am I happy about that? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm pretty happy about it. So we're making the Battlefield Raptor even bigger and stronger here. And we're making our Bonecrusher Giant even bigger and stronger. So, next turn we are playing the Kenrith. And right now we are still looking okay. Not perfect, but we're still looking okay. They need 7 mana, they're on 5. We might be able to make a miraculous freaking comeback. We will see. Another Lurrus. The Lurrus is pretty bad. Got to admit, the Lurrus is pretty bad. Yeah, getting rid of our Blade Historian here is pretty annoying. Pretty freaking annoying. We found another Battlefield Raptor. At least we got that going for us. And we have the Kenrith here. So sooner or later we will be able to get ourselves some life back. But right now this is looking pretty freaking annoying. Okay. Okay. So, we aren't winning. Not yet. Not yet. But the Hateful Eidolon here was also pretty good pickup. What are these top decks once more? What are these freaking top decks once more? So, you want to play it smart here, which isn't even that bad. Oh, they brought the Hateful Eidolon back from the graveyard. Okay. Okay. We're protecting our Kenrith here. We have to. We sadly have to. And now they have the flyer in the air, which is also very freaking annoying. So I really hope that we can find something other than a land here. Okay, the land is pretty freaking bad. The land was pretty freaking bad. Oh boy. Yeah, finding a land here was pretty brutal. Not gonna lie, it was pretty freaking brutal. Them having another Lurrus here is pretty freaking bad for us. Pretty freaking bad for us. Okay, that is still alright. For now, it is still alright. Let us see what else they're doing. I think just killing the Kenrith, yeah. Yeah, they are. Well, let's get some life back here. How much mana do we have? Can we do both? Yeah, we can do it 2 times. That is pretty good. Oh no, I pushed the wrong freaking button. I pushed the wrong freaking button. Now we're so dead. We're so freaking dead. I pushed the wrong freaking button. I pushed the wrong freaking button. Oh no. Oh no. How could I have done that? I wanted to put a counter on it, obviously. Oh man. No. I wanted to put a counter on the Battlefield Raptor. Well, we got the Toski now. That is pretty sweet, because that means that we can at least attack in with these 2. It is not much, but we will draw ourselves some cards. And maybe we even find an answer. Maybe we even find a freaking answer. That is good. That is also really good. Oh, we might have a chance here. Alright, another freaking Toski. But we got the Bonecrusher Giant. Which is also very freaking nice, because that means that we can shoot down the Lurrus. So, shooting down the Lurrus is pretty good, unless they're super smart and putting down the demonic embrace on the Lurrus here. What a freaking game. What a freaking game. Alrighty. That is fine with me. You do that. You do that. But what else are you doing? What else are you doing? Are we dead here? Are we freaking dead here? 2. We need to block like this, sadly. 1, 2, 3, 8, 10, 11. We still live. We still live. Not a lot, but we're still here. We are still here. It isn't looking too good, but we are still here. So, let's put down a white source first. Then we're putting down one of our Toskis. Shooting down the Lurrus. I still don't think that we survive here. I still don't think that we survive here. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're still dead. We're still freaking dead. Well, it depends on what they're doing here. Maybe they're doing something cheeky. But if they aren't, we're just super dead. Like, this chain of events was just too great for them. Just too freaking great for them. I mean, we can't even block everything here. We can't even block everything here. So if they just attack in with everything, we're just super dead, so. We're just super freaking dead, so. Necrotic fumes even now. So yeah, I don't see a way out here, to be honest. I just don't see a freaking way out here. Maybe they don't count right. Maybe they just try to be cheeky. Who knows? Nah, they're not. They're not trying to be cheeky. They're just winning. They're just winning. We had 1 creature too little here. Just 1 creature. Even 2 creatures too little. I can't even count right. Can't even freaking count right. So yeah. Didn't go 5-0. Did not go 5-0. But hey, this game was pretty bonkers. It was pretty bonkers. Mama! I'm shouting out my patrons every day, cause that is the only way to say thank you to each and every one of you supporting the channel with your hard-earned cash. Thank you guys so very freaking much. A huge freaking shout out to my patrons, starting with my gold span dragons. We have Nicholas Smith, Randy aka Donald T, Floriano Scott, Jen Newman the first patron, Simster625, and of course Robinson vs Parkinson's, who has been supporting the channel since day one. And a huge shout out to the biggins, the Nico Bolas, God Pharaoh, Earl. Thank you for choosing the highest tier for supporting the channel. And if you want to check out the Patreon, there's a link down in the description, and we now also have the YouTube memberships, which are exactly the same as the Patreon. So yeah, if you're too lazy to push the Patreon, you can now become a member, easy as freaking pie. But yeah, if you don't have any cash to spare, don't you worry about it. There's always other ways to support the channel, like sharing the videos, subscribing to the channel, just leaving a little comment down there, and a like goes a long way without spending a single cent. So thank you guys so very freaking much for the support over the last 7.5 months. We're almost already there at 3,000, and as I said, there will be an awesome giveaway. So yeah, if you didn't do so already, push that little button. I would appreciate it very freaking much. So the last game was a very good counter against our deck. Guts is pretty good, but the other games were just so good, so I can't really complain. It was a lot of fun. If you want to try out this list, as all my lists are on the Ether Hub, you will find a link down in the description where you can find everything that you need concerning the channel. Would it change anything? I don't think so. I really like the list, so here it is. Maybe the Showdown of Skalds is, yeah, I don't know. I think it can be very game-changing, so I think I will keep it in, because you don't always hit your Winota, and that is kind of a second Winota. I mean, you have to pay for the stuff, but paying for stuff is fair. Don't just steal. It is not okay. You're stealing enough with the Toski. What an adorable little squirrel. So, thank you guys so very freaking much. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know. I would appreciate it very freaking much to know who the cool kids are, as CGB would say. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.